Well, look who's back with another rebuild program because I love to get surgeries and constantly stay injured. Actually, no, I'm joking. But to get into some things, I'm down about 20 pounds since January when I had my surgery. And I'm doing walkout squats, which, if any of you who follow me know, I normally just use the mono, but I'm actually already signed up for a competition. I'm not going to put it out there yet because I want to make sure I can get through a good couple of weeks of training before I'm fully committed to it, even though I am signed up for it. But it is a walkout competition, something I am no good at. So that's why you will see the chains on a lot of my squat videos because I'm trying to get used to a little bit of a uneasy bar movement. Although at the end of the day, I will pick a weight of my highest weight for the day and I'll take the chains off just to do a little bit of work without it, just so I can kind of feel a little bit of normalcy. But for next, who knows how many weeks, I will be squatting with a lot of chains just to create an imbalance to help me get better with walking out since I've done it for 20 years out of a mono and don't really walk out much. But in my time off, while getting healthy from the hernia surgery, ended up having a issue with my Achilles that I had to get taken care of with some bone spurs slash calcium deposits, which again is not 100%, and a pelvis issue that I've been dealing with for a very long time. But when my main chiropractor retired 6 years ago, finding a chiropractor that could keep me in balance is just not easy. I've actually finally found one in the past couple of weeks after all these years. But yeah, things are finally moving up. So you'll notice here in all these videos that the weight is very light. Obviously, coming back from multiple injuries, you got to rebuild slow and smart. I'm going to play it a little bit extra cautious here. And when I mean extra cautious, I mean ridiculously cautious. I do not want to go through another surgery. Obviously, at now being 48 years old, I don't have time left to do what I want. So I got to try to stay as healthy as possible. And you're going to start seeing some things uh, me doing in these videos that I don't normally do in the past. So you kind of got to evolve. And sometimes being off for injury slash surgery, you have to reflect and kind of view where you went wrong. So I'm taking that approach moving forward and hopefully never end up where I just was. So the smart play here, me coming back after basically 4 months of being off, if not longer, I'm going to be using a lot lighter weights and a lot higher volume. That with being down 20 pounds, it's really going to be a bit of a daunting task to get to where I was before the injury. But my expectations are just to keep moving forward healthy. That's why even in the competition that I'm signed up for, it's one of those where I lift better when I have a date to train for. So it's not that I'm taking it any less of importance, but I really lift better training wise, and I'm able to stay on task with my training. And here's the other thing that I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be pulling sumo. Um, while I was trying to come back after the hernia and before I found out my pelvis was all messed up, the only type of deadlifting I could do was sumo. So I figured I would switch to this, and then I found a chiropractor, and now I'm getting all straightened out. But I figured if I'm going to do a competition walkout, I might as well do sumo because I haven't done that other than one time in my 20 years. So this is going to be a lot of fun for me, training a completely new lift for myself. I haven't pulled sumo in so long. I play with it occasionally as an accessory, but not as a main lift. So walking out squats, pulling sumo, hook grip, everything is going to be completely new to me. So again, not lifting a lot of heavy weights here. Right now, I'm just living in the world of sets of five, doing pause work, and just killing the accessories while trying to protect my pelvis to be a little bit more stable and not overdo the groin area where I had the hernia surgery, because it still does hinder me on a few exercises. It doesn't hinder me on any of my main lifts, but core exercises, it kind of I kind of feel it still. Although the doctor said that would be kind of normal for maybe up to a year, because they did add the mesh into my groin area to fix the hernia, which there were three of them. And here's the last day of the week, just basically my major accessory day, where I kind of just pack in a ton of upper body stuff. Going to be a lot of spliced videos here, but I thought about for a little bit getting rid of overheads in lieu of just doing incline barbell press. But I really love overheads, and once I get good at them again, the weights go up, and I really know they carry over to my bench nicely. But yeah, this was basically my week one. You see all these different dumbbell exercises, brought in the landmine a little bit differently, but this is my first official week back. Although I've tried to have a couple other weeks back, but it didn't go. But here I am moving forward. Follow for the journey. See y'all.